my beloved child. In the vast expanse of the stormy sea of life, I see you struggling amidst the crashing waves and tumultuous winds. Fear grips your heart as you gaze upon the raging waters, doubting your ability to navigate the treacherous depths. But fear not, for I am here, reaching out my hand to you, calling you to step out of the boat and walk on water with me. The story of Peter walking on water is a powerful testament to the limitless potential of faith. As Peter gazed upon the stormy sea, he heard my voice calling out to him, bidding him to come to me. And with unwavering faith, Peter stepped out of the boat and began to walk upon the water towards me. Matthew 14 verses 22 to 33 NIV. But as Peter walked, doubt crept into his mind, and fear threatened to pull him under. He began to sink beneath the waves, crying out for me to save him. And in that moment, I reached out my hand and lifted him up, whispering words of comfort and reassurance. My child, how often do you find yourself in Peter's shoes, teetering on the edge of faith and doubt, torn between the safety of the familiar and the uncertainty of the unknown? How often do you feel the winds of adversity blowing against you, threatening to overwhelm you with fear and despair? But I tell you, do not be afraid, for I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Matthew 28 verse 20 NIV. Just as I reached out my hand to Peter in his moment of doubt, so too am I reaching out my hand to you now, calling you to step out of the boat of comfort and security and walk on water with me. Walking on water requires faith, not faith in your own abilities or strength, but faith in me, the one who calms the stormy seas and commands the winds and waves. It requires trust that I will never leave you nor forsake you. Trust that I am working all things together for your good. But walking on water also requires courage to face your fears, courage to step out of your comfort zone, courage to embrace the unknown. It is easy to stay safe within the confines of the boat, but true growth and transformation happen when you take that leap of faith and step out onto the waves. Yes, there will be moments when you falter, when doubt threatens to pull you under. But in those moments, remember the words I spoke to Peter. You of little faith, why did you doubt? Matthew 14 verse 31 NIV. For even in your moments of doubt and weakness, I am there, ready to lift you up and carry you through the storm. So I urge you, my beloved, to take courage and step out of the boat of fear and doubt. Trust in me with all your heart, and I will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6 NIV. Embrace the adventure of walking on water, and you will discover the abundant life that awaits you on the other side. My dearest child, as you journey through the twists and turns of life's winding road, I see the struggles you face, the obstacles that block your path, and the tears that stain your cheeks. I see the pain etched upon your heart, the doubts that plague your mind, and the fears that threaten to consume you. Yet, even in the darkest of moments, I am here, whispering words of hope and encouragement, reminding you that I am the potter and you are the clay. The imagery of the potter and the clay is a powerful metaphor for the relationship between creator and creation. Just as the potter molds and shapes the clay according to his will, so too am I molding and shaping you into the person I have called you to be. But unlike the clay, which is passive and lifeless, you have been endowed with free will, the ability to choose your own path and make your own decisions. Yet, there are times when the trials and tribulations of life threaten to overwhelm you, when you feel as though you are being crushed beneath the weight of adversity. In those moments, remember the words I spoke to my disciples. In this world, you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. John 16 verse 33 NIV. Though the storms may rage and the winds may howl, I am with you always, guiding you through the darkest valleys and leading you into the light of my love. But just as the potter's hands are gentle and loving, so too are my hands, which are always ready to lift you up and carry you through the storms of life. For I am not a distant and aloof God, but a loving and compassionate Father who cares deeply for his children. I see the pain you are experiencing, and I long to wrap you in my arms and whisper words of comfort and solace. Yet, I also know that the trials you face are not without purpose. For just as the potter uses the fire to refine the clay and bring out its true beauty, so too am I using the trials and tribulations of life to refine you and shape you into the person I have called you to be. Though the fire may be intense and the heat may be unbearable, trust that I am with you in the midst of it all, guiding you through the flames and leading you into a place of greater strength and beauty. But perhaps you are wondering why you must endure such suffering, why I allow pain and hardship to enter into your life. Know this, my child, for our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. 2 Corinthians 4 verses 17 to 18 NIV. Though the trials you face may seem overwhelming now, they are but a fleeting moment in the grand tapestry of eternity. So I urge you, my beloved, to trust in my plan for your life, knowing that I am working all things together for your good. Romans 8 verse 28 NIV. Though the road may be long and the journey may be difficult, know that I am walking beside you every step of the way, guiding you with my love and grace. With all my love and grace, your Savior and Redeemer,